Yo. What's up, everybody? Happy pick a day. Wednesday. Hope everybody's had a great week so far. Hope nothing bad has happened in your life. And I wish you all nothing but the best. Now, with that said, I'm Mad Max, and this is the Sofa King Great Variety Show. And I'm that motherfucker, your boy, Mad Max. And before we start off, let's go ahead and read this. Basically, for treading lightly in YouTubeville. Under Title 17 U.S.C. Section 107, allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. Fair use is permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing nonprofit, educational, or personal use tips that balance in favor of fair use. I'm mainly talking to you. You, YouTube, you. And now that we got that out of the way, let's get into this. Let's get into this. We had some NBA action right now. New York, Cleveland, 87-86. New York up by 1 point, and it's third quarter with just under 40 seconds left to play. We got some NFL games to go over. Woo! We got a lot. It's on, baby. It's on. Let's share a little screen action here. Dun. And watching the game over here at one unit. And it's possible that I might be able to do a couple things. Let me do this real quick. Hang on now. Let's see here. Let me do this. Yeah, see? Yeah. Share screen, see? Yeah. Not sure what you're viewing or looking at currently, but whatever it is, it's perfectly normal. It's all fair use. It's all legit. Commentary. So, got a lot of NBA games. Had a couple yesterday. Had the Houston game against the Thunder. And I think that we all saw what we already knew. Kevin Durant is not a bus driver. He's never been the bus driver. He's never going to be the bus driver. Always going to be the passenger. 87-all right now. End of the third. Tied up. Ooh. And you got to understand right now, New York, I'm pretty sure Mitchell Robinson's out. And who else is out? Karl-Anthony Towns and Josh Hart. All not playing. So New York being able to stick and be able to be competitive right now, it's pretty impressive. What else is going on? Missouri State Bears, New Mexico State, NCAA football. We got that going on. And then, of course, games. Let's get into some of these games we've got coming up. And let's do that first. Let's get in here to the NFL scores and schedules. Dun. Let's see. Last 2 weeks, 12 wins. Making up for that week 5 debauchery. Nonsense. I'm still trying to understand how we dropped the ball that bad. But whatever. It happens. Can't all be winners, but we're making up for it. Last 2 weeks, we've got 12 wins apiece. And the one awful week that I think I've had in the last couple of years, we ended up going, it was either 7-7 or 8-6. I don't remember. It was either 500. It was week 5. I'll have to look back, go on YouTube and my notes and the posts, community posts. You'll be able to see. I don't remember. And real quick, in case you didn't see the scrolling banner at the bottom, grassrootskc.com. Use code MAX10. Save yourself 10% on the finest product available in the universe. 110% money back guarantee. All legit. Farm Bill approved since 2018. Thank you, President Trump. Also, Dubbies. It's natural, sugar-free, no artificial sweeteners, no calories, 150 milligrams of caffeine. Use my code SOFAKING, all one word. Go to dubbies.gg.com. Hook yourself up. Why not? Caffeine. Who doesn't use caffeine? Show me 6 people. And then, of course, I really enjoy these camera still stirrables. You pick them up at your dispensaries, 25 milligrams, and they're 24%. And yeah, they get the job done. Of course, it's for adult use only. And fix my drink. I do it slow and low, baby. Slow and low. Oh, man. Yeah, last night, as far as the Rockets go, I'm not surprised because Kevin Durant is talented and amazing of an athlete and ball player as he is. He's just not the bus driver. He's never been the bus driver. He's never going to be the bus driver. And you saw that yesterday. That's not who he is. It's just not who he is. You got to surround him with help, lots of help. And even then, you're still not guaranteed that it's going to end up favorably. Right now, Cleveland up 2 points, 89-87, 11:30 left to play in the fourth quarter. And then the other games, we'll talk about them as well. And yeah, we'll get this done here football-wise while my drink marinates. And let me get my writing utensil out, and we shall begin. Oh, man. All right. Well, New York is still in it. Tied up again, 89 all. Let me find my. There it is. I knew I had paper. I just didn't know where I put it. But now I do. All right. This is so I can write it down. And then at the end, I put it all on the community posts section of the YouTube. So you could always check out the pics, or you could rewatch this. Whatever you want. It's all good. Let's get it started now. Let's get it started in here. All right. This is what we got. Tomorrow night's game. We got Minnesota. Biggest ball of twine in Minnesota. Let's see. We got any kind of preview here. What do they got on video? No. And no. Let's get out of that. Let's just look at the game here. Tomorrow night, like I said, Amazon 7:15 kickoff. As far as odds are concerned, 3.5-point spread in favor of the Chargers. Over-unders 44.5. Money line going with the Chargers. Some people, though, don't believe it. I don't know. There are people that are betting on the Vikings. I don't know why. I don't understand it, but I thought about this game, and it's one of those deals to where, honestly, the better team, without a doubt, are the Chargers. Talent-wise, all the way around. Yes, I understand they have Jordan Addison, and they've got Justin Jefferson. Yes, Minnesota has a good team. But what I can't rely on is the quarterback. McCarthy's obviously not going to be playing. He's still out, which leaves Wentz. I don't trust him. He's too inconsistent, and he's always been that way. So tomorrow night, we are going with the Chargers. Confidently. Next game. Next game. Here we go. Starting things off Sunday. But is that right? I thought there was another game that we had across the pond. Unless I'm mistaken. All right. Could be mistaken. Probably mistaken. Let's go here. Next, we got San Fran and Houston in Houston. San Fran favored by 1.5. Over-unders 41.5. 1.5 point spread, 41.5 point over-under, and the money line is right there. Everybody seems to think the 49ers and Mac Jones are going to be able to just walk into Houston and win, huh? I don't believe that's going to be the case. I'm going with the Texans. You heard it. I'm not changing my mind. Mac Jones has not been consistent, for one. Not to mention the fact that San Francisco is still a little bit beat up, especially when it comes to the defensive side of the ball. It's going to be what it is. The money everywhere is going on San Fran. I'm going against the grain on this one, and I'm sticking to it. I'm not changing my mind at all. I believe what I believe, and based on what roster-wise, get a little shake so you get a good little mix. Anyway, I believe that Houston can win this game. I don't see why they wouldn't be able to win this game. So we're going with the Texans. And update here in New York, Cleveland, and the Knicks. Right now, fourth quarter. Oops. Move that up here. Sorry. 95-89, New York with the lead over Cleveland with just over 10 minutes to play. Yeah, I think the next game that's coming up, the late game, the nightcap, is going to be Mavericks and San Antonio. Should be an awesome game. Looking forward to it. Going to watch it. Going to enjoy it. Going to make it great. Delicious. So, yeah, we're going to go ahead and take the Texans on this one. Next. And I will say the multi-screen setup is awesome. I love it. It's great. It's super great. And I'm finally getting used to the camera layout where it's at now. Though I am thinking about relocating it to a spot that's going to be more centralized to where I feel like it's going to probably be better. And then the mic thing, I think I like the mic where it's at down here. Believe it or not, it seems to be working a lot better. Not that it was working bad, but I just think it's cleaner. It sounds a lot better, and I'm happy with it. Anyway, next game here. Sorry, didn't mean to get off in the weeds. Next game we have Chicago and Baltimore. Baltimore 6.5-point favorites. The over/under is 49.5. And everybody's going. They're putting the money on Baltimore. See, I'm once again, as much as I don't believe the Bears are a great team, they have great players. I'm not sold on Caleb Williams. I never have been, still not. Still has a lot to prove. He hasn't done anything. All right. He's got potential. All right. He's proven me wrong in a few different things. But ultimately, from as poorly as Baltimore has been with Lamar and company not playing good ball. They're just not playing good ball. Whether it's Flowers, whether it's Hopkins, whether it's Henry, whether it's Lamar, it makes no difference who it is. They haven't been playing good ball, and we're not going to pick them this week because we don't think they're going to win. We believe that to be true. We're sticking with it. We don't change our mind. You know what else we don't do? We don't negotiate with terrorists, but we do put comments up. So let's see what we got here. What's up, Kicker? Oh, and old crazy Russian Max. Would you like many viewers? Let's make it. Let's go. KD. Yeah, man. Do it. Yeah, you wanna help a brother out? Do your thing, bro. Hook it up. Make me famous. Not in a bad way. But yeah, Bears are gonna take the Ravens. Next game. Moving right along, we got Buffalo, Carolina. Another noon game. And, this should be an interesting one. Buffalo's favored 7.5. Over/under is 45.5. And I'm going with Carolina. Yeah, you heard me right. I think Buffalo is highly overrated. They have yet to overwhelm. Matter of fact, they've been underwhelming. And Carolina has been able to be consistent, and Bryce Young is improving game by game, week by week, and I don't expect that to change anytime soon. So let's keep it 100. Let's keep it a buck. Let's be honest. Let's see where the money's going here. I already made my decision. For the most part, a lot of people, some people really love Buffalo. I think that they're just, hey, people are going to do what they want to do, and I don't encourage gambling, but if you're going to do it, don't gamble more than you can afford to lose, and don't make stupid fucking bets. I don't know how else to say it. That's the simplest way for me to put it. But a lot of the money is going on Buffalo. We got some of the money going on Carolina. We're going with Carolina. I feel confident about that, and we're sticking with it. Where's the little X at? Is this my thing right here? I don't want this up here. I don't want ad choices. No. And then let's get to the next game, which is going to be New York and Philly. I like this game. Philly 7.5-point favorite, 43.5 point is the over/under. The money line on this one. Yeah, you got a lot of people going on the Giants on this one. Oh, man. This is going to be one of those games. Is Philly going to be able to be dominant? Are they going to be able to push around the Giants and win this game? I think so. And I'll tell you why. Number one, Philly's got too much to lose, and they've got a great team. The Giants have a good team with young players that aren't fully ready to take that next step and get to that next level. Philly has been there. They've already been to the Super Bowl twice in the last 3 years, 2 years, going 1-1. So they've got the players, they've got the talent, they've got the coaching, they've got everything they need in order to win this game, as well as the Giants may have looked in certain times with Jackson Dart looking like he may be the future. It's still too early to tell, and we're going with the Eagles on this one. But I expect this to be quite the close game. I really do. I don't think it's going to be a walk in the park by any means. Moving right along. Dun, 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 dun. Next game we have Cleveland going to New England to face the Patriots. New England 7-point favorites. The over-under is 40.5. Is it 40.5? Yeah, 40.5. This one's going to be on Fox. This is still a noon game. Let's see where the money's at. Let's see where the money's going. You can go either way on this one. I know where I'm going as far as team, and it's going to be New England. As good as the Browns' defense is, I think Mike Vrabel has really got that team going in the right direction, and he's got the players and the talent in order to make sure that they can come up with the W. I feel confident in what I've seen out of New England with Mike Vrabel as the coach. I've been impressed with Drake May, which I never thought I would say, especially for a quarterback coming out of Carolina. I think of Carolina quarterbacks, and I think of Mitchell Trubisky, and I think to myself, ugh. New York up 103-94 over Cleveland, 7:14 left to play in the fourth there in New York. So New York, if they can hang on and continue to put some points on the board, it looks like they're going to have a nice start to the season with a W. Nice. Anyway, this game, we're going with the Patriots. Patriots. Tomato. Potato. It is what it is. And I feel confident about this. I think it's going to be a good game. Should be a great game. Should be an amazing game. Let's go back in here. NFL. Next game we've got. This is an interesting one. Just kidding. There's nothing interesting about this. It's the Jets and the Bengals. Cincinnati 6.5-point favorites, only 6.5-point favorites. 44.5 is the over/under. The Jets, in case you weren't aware, have yet to win a game this season or win anything since 1968, 67. Literally, these guys have not won shit. They're a horrible team. 6.5-point favorite for the Bengals. Over/under is 44.5. Money's going on the Bengals, and you know what? I hate to be the spoiler, but we're not picking the Jets. This isn't going to be their week. The Bengals are going to continue to win under new acquired quarterback Joe Flacco from Cleveland, which now has Dylan Gabriel as their starter. Rookie, by the way. Doing all right, yeah. All things considered. Can't complain. But I don't think that the Jets and Justin Fields are going to be there. I just don't see it. They're not that good. They have a lot of work to do, so much work to do that it's going to be a little bit of time. Delicious. And if you're a Jets fan, I feel your pain. Being a Chiefs fan, went through a lot of years of losses, heartaches, defeats, and unlike the Jets, the Chiefs are a good team. And they went a long stretch before they actually won the big game again. At least they were able to still win championships as far as divisions go, et cetera, et cetera. The Jets just suck. There's just no other way to put it. They just suck. Next, moving right along. So we did pick the Bengals. You have to make sure I wrote it down. Moving right along, we've got the final game of the afternoon, I believe. Yes. And that's going to be Miami and Atlanta, the Dirty Birds. Let me down. Atlanta up 7.5 as far as the spread goes. The over under 44.5. Let's see where the money's going on this one. I already know who I'm picking, so shouldn't be much of a surprise. And everybody seems to be on the same page as me, except for some crazy people that want to bet on this over under, but I wouldn't do it. I just bet straight up. We've got too many factors to consider, like, fixers and other things that may or may not be relevant, but it's not beyond the point a possibility. Just saying. I'm just saying. We're going with Atlanta, the Dirty Birds, because the Dolphins and Tua, along with the rest of the group, as much potential and talent as they have, they're just not a good team. It's no other way to say it. That's just the way it is. Unfortunately. But that's okay. Moving right along. I love getting through it. I know it. I love it. I love it. Not that I don't like being online. That's not it. I enjoy it considerably. But I like when it flows, and then we can talk about some basketball. So I'm excited. Next, we have Tampa Bay and New Orleans. Tampa Bay really let me down this past Monday against Detroit. I don't know what happened. Tampa Bay favored in this one. And the over-under, or Tampa Bay favored by 4. Over-under is 47. Let's see where the money's going. Really? Really? The Saints? I'm surprised that's even, I mean, all right, Spencer Rattler has potential, but he's not there yet. He's not there yet because he didn't have another quarterback underneath him for a long enough period of time to develop properly. And even with that said, he was talented in college, extremely, and it just hasn't transitioned yet over to the NFL, but he's also on a disaster of a team right now in the Saints. So I think that Baker and the Bucks are going to be able to rebound and take out the Saints. That's our story. We're sticking to it. Next game. Dun, 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 dun. Back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Next game, another noon one, Tennessee visiting Indy. Indy, a 14-point favorite. The over-under 47. And I can tell you that, let's see where the money's going. Yeah, the money's going exactly where you expected it to with the Colts. Even though some people think that somehow, some way, Cam Ward and the interim coach Titans are going to somehow win, I don't think so. Not even close. We're going Colts, baby. Indy, all the way. And it's not even close. It's not even close. I don't know where they came up with that ridiculousness, but that's okay. Next, dun, 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 we've got This is going to be a tough one. This is going to be a tough one. These last 3 games are going to be tough. The last afternoon game, Dallas at Denver. Denver favored by 3.5. The over-under is 50.5. Dallas and Denver. Dallas, I don't trust. It's my least favorite team, but my most favorite team to make fun of and talk shit about. So, as much as I don't like the Donkeys, I do like Bo Nix. I do like Sean Payton. I like the way that they've been playing. I like their tenacity, and I'm not the only one. You got diehard Cowboys fans clearly delusional and putting money on a wing and a prayer. I think they're going to be disappointed, and yeah, I think Denver's got this. I'm looking forward to it, and I think that it's going to be. I think it'll be an interesting game. I don't think it'll be a beatdown, but I do think that the Broncos are going to outperform Dallas and Schottenheimer. Look, we had his daddy for a long time here in Kansas City, and he'll take you to the water, but he won't let you drink. So, little Marty doesn't make any difference. He's still a Schottenheimer. So, yeah, Broncos. 2 games left. We got Sunday night, Green Bay and Pittsburgh. Green Bay favored by 3. The over-under is 45.5. And you know what? Let's look at where the money's going. Let's see where the money's going. I already know who I'm picking. All right. As good as Green Bay is, as well as they've been playing, I feel very strongly about Pittsburgh being able to win this game. They have been playing exceptionally well. Not to say that Green Bay hasn't. I like Pittsburgh. I like Pittsburgh because I think Aaron Rodgers is going to go in here and have the best game that he's had all season, possibly over the last 3 seasons against his old team, because he's got something to prove, a chip in his shoulder, and he's going to show the world why he's Aaron Rodgers. I like Aaron Rodgers. Say whatever you want to say about Aaron Rodgers, one of the greatest quarterbacks anyone's ever seen. And real quick, New York up 110-105, minute 40 left to play. And New York with the shot and the miss, and rebound by Mobley. Dribbles it up, takes a 3, miss, and another rebound by New York with 1:30 left to play. New York up by 5 over Cleveland. Anyway, right back to it. Sorry, watch the game, doing this, just one of those things. And a 3 by the Knicks is going to put them up 113-105. We have an 8-point game with just over 1:15 left to play. And Donovan Mitchell takes the shot, makes the 3, and a foul. Is that what they're calling? Or what are they doing on that one? No shot. 2 free throws. Or are they calling it what? I don't know what the hell they're calling. He's going to the line. The score is 105-113. He got fouled before the ball, and when he shot it, it was in 2-point range, banked it off the backboard, but they're not counting the shot. 105-113 still. Donovan Mitchell at the line, and I'm pretty sure he's shooting 2. They're not going to count that as 3. Makes the first free throw, 106-113. Cleveland still down, 113 left to play in the game. So he's going. He is shooting free throw number 2 right now. We'll get back to this game here in a second. Makes both of them, and it was 2 points. So 107-113. 1:10 left to play. Mitchell with 31 points, 12-24 from the field, 5 for 3 throws, and 5 assists. Spider Mitchell. All right. Sorry about that. Anyway, this game, we're going with the Steelers. Aaron Rodgers, revenge game, Steelers. What? And that's going to be the Sunday night game, if I'm not mistaken. And I am not mistaken. Finally, Monday night, the Commies and the Chiefs, formerly known as the Redskins at one point in time. Let's look at the odds here real quick. You already know who I'm picking. It's not even close. And you know what? Everybody seems to be of like-mindedness. 12.5 point favorite for the Chiefs. 47 is the over-under, the money line. Good God. Yeah, everybody's putting money on the Chiefs, but if for some reason they absolutely shit the bed and you put money on Washington, you're going to make out all right. But I don't see Washington winning. Marcus Mariota is going to be in for the injured Jaden Daniels, and Marcus Mariota is a good quarterback. Don't take him lightly. Former Heisman Trophy winner for Oregon, the first Heisman Trophy winning quarterback for Oregon in the school's history, by the way. So Marcus Mariota's a baller. I've seen him do some things even over the course of his tenure when he was with Tennessee. He was pretty incredible, and I believe he still has that potential, and he's shown it in the past, and I don't expect him to perform poorly. However, the Chiefs are just too good. They're the best team in the NFL. Whether you want to believe me or acknowledge it, it doesn't make any difference. Facts are facts. No lie. And there we see young Cooper Flagg, youngest player in NBA, 18 years, 10 months, getting ready for that San Antonio game. Mavericks, Spurs. It's got to be a good game. And of course, in this case, we're going with the Chiefs every time. Every time. It's not even close. It's not even. It might be a decent game. You never know. Marcus Mariota, like I said, is a dangerous guy. Washington's a little banged up, though. Not in the best of shape. A lot of teams coming in this part of the season, almost the midway point. Injuries, they take a toll. Being able to play and be able to be on the court consistently is huge. So just take all these things into consideration and understand that it's not always sunshine and rainbows. Shit gets tough. Shit gets real. But those are the games. Let me double check here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 games. If we've been winning 12 and we can get away with a 12-win week out of a 13-game Sunday and Monday, I'll be happy. And just to recap, we've got the Chargers, the Texans, the Bears, the Panthers, the Eagles, the Patriots, the Bengals, the Falcons, the Buccaneers, the Colts, the Broncos, the Steelers, and the Chiefs. Now let's get in some NBA. Okay. Let's just see this while I look for what I'm looking for. Sports. Come on. Yeah. All right. So we got games closing out, and games closed out, and some games coming up. And we get in here. See what we've got. Orlando, Miami. 6.1 seconds. Orlando up by 4. Cleveland and New York. New York up by 6. By 8. Philly and Boston. Boston up by 2 with 7:38 left to play. Toronto beating down the Hawks in Atlanta 112-87. New Orleans beating the Grizzlies 72-60. Washington losing to the Bucks in the third with 6:03 left to play, 72-85. Detroit down 19 points to the Bulls in the third quarter with 7:53 left to play. And the Clippers down huge to Utah, 16-37 with a game that just started in the first. And then we have the when did Brooklyn and the Hornets play? Let me double click on this one. Yeah, that was today. Charlotte 1-0, 136-117 over the Nets. And that was also earlier today. Orlando did win 125-121. Charlotte 136 over Brooklyn 117. And 118, 111, 11.5 seconds left in the fourth in New York. Now it's 119, 111, New York with the lead, 10 seconds left to play. Cleveland running the ball up the floor. Donovan Mitchell takes the three. And that is game. New York 119, 111 to start out the season 1-0. Good job, Knicks fans. Good job, Knicks. Nice. Next we have what we got? Where was I? Yeah, Boston 94-92. My Celtics doing good. Atlanta getting spanked in the fourth, down by 16 plus 13 or 29. So yeah, Memphis 64-72 down to the Pelicans. Milwaukee up 10 over the Wizards 87-77. I'm sure that Giannis is happy to have Chris Middleton back. Chicago just 22-point lead over Detroit 77-55, and the Clippers getting beat down by Utah 37-16 in the first. Then here shortly we got the San Antonio and Dallas game starting, Minnesota and Portland, Sacramento and Phoenix. And then, like I said, the games that just wrapped up, Orlando beats the Heat 125-111. The Knicks beat the Cavaliers 119-111. And, I'm sorry, Orlando beat the Heat 125-121. And then Charlotte 136-117 over Brooklyn. So we got the Kings and the Suns going to start off, tip off at 9. Minnesota, Portland, tip off at 9, and 8:30 tip off here. And San Antonio, or with San Antonio in Dallas to face Cooper Flag and the Mavericks. Should be a great game. Looking forward to it. And let me see what channel that one's going to be on so I can make sure that I have the opportunity to view it as well. Yeah, everything's kind of weird when it comes to how they're doing things. You know, you got this time of year where everything's kind of overlapping in way of sports. So, yeah, you got NFL, you got the World Series starting on Friday, Blue Jays, Dodgers. We're going to be watching, and hopefully you'll be watching too. And that San Antonio and Spurs game looks like it's going to be starting here just a minute if it hasn't already. Has it started yet or not? 8:44. Spurs. Okay. Yeah, game is on. And maybe I can show something. Let's see. We shall see here in just a second. where I want to be. And I can show you what I can see. Dun, dun, dun. Yeah, overlapping sports. You got NFL, you got NBA, you got hockey, you got college sports. I mean, you got a lot going on right now, and it's awesome. It really is. It really is awesome. Even right now, you got basketball on, you got football on, you got wrestling on. You got so much things going on. You got, man, if you like sports, then this is the perfect time of year for you. And I like sports, so it's the perfect time of year for me too. And any other games that finished, yeah, that's still going on. That's still going on. In yesterday's games, like I said, you saw Durant get exposed. You saw the Lakers and DeAndre Ayton no good. Knew that already. That's what you had to look forward to. You got one player on that team that's a superstar, and it's not LeBron. Okay, it's not. And he balled out, and that was Luka. Everybody else was just kind of there and present. But, like I said, it is what it is. Gonna have to see what happens. One game. I don't think that LA Lakers are going to be anywhere near as good as people think they are. I think they're actually a hot mess. They're just not a cohesive unit that jives well together. I don't know how else to say it. It's just, starting lineup: Cooper Flag, Klay Thompson, PJ Washington, Anthony Davis, and Derek Lively versus Wembanyama, Harrison Barnes, Julian Champagnie, Devin Vassell, and Stephen Castle. Interesting. And then don't forget, you still got De'Aaron Fox on that team. It's going to be a good game. I'm looking forward to it. And obviously, if you're picking up on what I'm putting down and you're not able to see it, then you might be able to see it if you go close enough. I'm just saying. Another little trick I figured out. Experimentation. I love it. And Cooper Flag with the steal. You know what I like about? Yeah, I missed the dunk, but that's all right. AD, no, that was PJ Washington. I'm sorry. PJ Washington able to help him out. Dallas up 2-0. This is going to be a good game. I can tell you that right now. It's going to be a good game. Wemby out with the ball, passing it back to Castle or Vassell. Sorry, we're going to have Vassell and Castle getting mixed up all the time. Wemby shoots, scores, out, foul. Dun, 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 dun. Beefed up a little bit. Looks like he might have got a little bit of, maybe some steak. Maybe he had a ribeye. Maybe he had a porterhouse. I don't know what he had, but he ate something. That's good. Need to put a little weight on. Nothing wrong with that. Not too much weight, though. It's hard on the body. It's hard enough being that tall already, that giant frame. But, yeah, looking forward to it. Is AD wearing glasses, or am I seeing things? Hold on here. Wembanyama shooting free throws, but is AD wearing glasses? Hold on. From here, it looks like he's wearing glasses, but I can't tell until they actually show him. That'd be cool as hell if he's wearing glasses. Anthony blurred. Lively with the ball. Why didn't you pass it there? Now Davis gets the ball, driving in, takes the shot. Nice touch. AD. And he does have some sort of eye protection on, and I don't know why. Maybe he's just got poor vision. AD with the block. Davis is. This is going to be a wild game. This game is going to be nasty. The Battle of Texas. Haven't had this much angst since the Alamo. So about the Alamo. No, I got nothing. I'm not talking about the Alamo. Yeah, games coming up tomorrow with the Warriors and Nuggets, and I believe Pacers and Thunder. It's either Warriors and Nuggets and Pacers and Thunders, or Warriors and Pacers and Nuggets and Thunder. One of the two. But I know for sure tomorrow, the last two of the teams, or Friday. Maybe it is tomorrow. Fuck, I don't remember. Doesn't matter. I can look it up again. Matter of fact, hold on. It's tomorrow night's games. I know there's two, or tomorrow's games, there's two teams. Yeah, tomorrow we have. Where's it showing? Stupid shit. The last two teams that have not yet played are going to be the Pacers and the Nuggets, obviously. And that is going to be, let me make sure. Yeah, that is tomorrow. Nuggets and Warriors at Golden State, Oklahoma at Indy. So, rematch of last year's finals, along with the Warriors and the Nuggets, who beat that ass in Los Angeles yesterday. And you could expect more of that in the very near future. Just saying, it's gonna happen. Don't, it's not like I'm a Lakers fan or a Lakers hater. But if you think LeBron James is gonna get in there and be a difference maker with his no defense playing ass, you're crazy. That motherfucker, he's not that guy. Sorry. He's just not. Never has been. And missing at least the first month. Ooh, beautiful pass to Lively with the alley. Ooh, nice. 4-8 game. Dallas in the lead. Anthony Davis looking like Marcus Jordan with the glasses. I can't get over it. That's funny. That's good stuff. That's good stuff. We'll watch a little bit more of this game, see what's going on. Of course, like I said, it's, fair use. All fair use. Can't get mad about that. Commentating, criticism, analysis, reporting. I'm doing all those things. Nice job by Lively up underneath. Man, I'm telling you right now, all three Texas teams, even without Fred VanVleet and KD not playing his best game, not being a bus driver, they will have a bus driver on that team, and they do have one, actually, and his name is Albert Sengun from Turkey. I've been talking about Sengun now for a minute. Absolute beast. Absolute monster. And he's only going to get better. This guy's so talented. He's right up there with anybody else. He's ahead of his time. He's a generational talent. And I'm super excited about him. I got a bunch of his rookie cards and a few of his autos when they were still relatively inexpensive and affordable before anybody thought that he was going to be anything. But not me. Kind of like Zach Edey, even though right now members are not doing that great. But that's okay. That's all right. That's all right. Special blend of bourbon and spices. It's kind of like the Colonel's secret recipe. Yeah. Colonel's secret recipe comes in a 500 milligram container with 20 or 30 of these little bad boys. And they were great. Probably the best. I love them. Huge fan. And then, like I said, waiting on my W's order to come in. I've had W's before. Use that code SOFAKING after you go to www.wdybys.gg. Use code SOFAKING. All one word, SOFAKING, 10% off. That's right. All natural, sugar free, 150 milligrams of caffeine, which is just a little bit more than what a Red Bull has in it. And all natural flavors, no artificial colors, no sugar, no calories. It's good stuff. Had it before. I'm very familiar with it. And it's got the neurofactor for focus. So they've got some proprietary stuff that's good. I'm going to get a video put together once I get my shipment in. And yeah, that way, number one, it's going to save me from buying these bottles. Number two, I can either get sparkling water or use the water that I have here out of my refrigerator and end up saving money. Because if you figure you get 30 servings and they have 150 milligrams of caffeine apiece, you're looking at how much is a Red Bull? Red Bull is what? Get them on special, 3 12-ounce for what, $7, $8? Okay. For $30, you get 30 of those. If you can do the math, and this might be difficult for some people, but if you have 30 servings, you're paying $30, technically $27 a piece. My code SELFAKING. That's $1 a piece. You can mix it with whatever water you want. You can get sparkling water. Like I said, they have different flavors. They got some for everybody. Go to w's.gg or w's.gg and www.w's.gg. That is what I meant to say. Sorry. I'm fucking up on my there it is. But yeah, try them out. Same with Grassroots KC. It's not like you don't smoke or drink it or do something with it. You're going to do it to save you some money. I'm not getting any money up, and I'm not making any money on anything. I don't have a job or any income. That's right, federal government. You left me with shit. But that's all right, because about to turn that corner. Now I'm on you. Gonna get you. Gonna get you. Yeah. Give you guys an opportunity to check out whatever may or may not be on the screen. And this will be the second time that I've done it this way. And you know what? If you focus on what you want to focus on, you can see what you want to see. And the powers that be didn't have any issues with it, so I'm going to keep running with it. Every little hack I make, whatever it takes, baby. Whatever it takes. And what else? What else do I got going on? Some new PlayStation Plus games came out, I think. Some Game Pass stuff came out as well. Gonna do that. Just a matter of being able to be, relatively awake and lucid and coherent. Otherwise, it's no bueno, amigo. But I'm doing my best. Gonna get the help I need, hopefully sooner than later. And then recovery, physical therapy, surgeries, all the fun stuff. I want to be back. I want to return. I haven't left the basement other than to go to doctor's appointments or to take my old man to doctor's appointments because he's got dementia and other things. And I'm not all that suited to really help take care of others in that sense. Others help take care of me. But yeah, man, it's rough. And I get it. It's rough for a lot of people in a lot of different ways. Everybody has their own struggles, but I will say this. Keep your head up. Don't give up. Don't take shit from people. Don't let people make you their punching bag and take their problems out on you. Don't get taken advantage of by anybody for any reason. It's unjustifiable. And you know what? You ever need to reach out to me, I'm always available. And I always respond to everybody's comments, whether they're on at most of Facebook or YouTube, etc. Always going to be there for you, always going to respond, always going to interact, never going to leave you hanging. I'm here for the long haul, even though I might not be as consistent with my everyday plan. I just can't physically do it, unfortunately. But we're going to work our way and hopefully get back to being where we need to be and get healthy, get the help we need, get everything that we need in order to be our best self and live our best life, because we only have one life to live in this world. That's right. One life. You don't get anything else. Whether reincarnation's real, I have no idea. Don't know. But what I do know is that you make the best out of the time that you have here with the ones that you enjoy being with and being around, that make it worth everything else. Because the alternative, though we don't know much about it, I don't want to find out. I'm not in any hurry. So without anything else to add, I just want to say thank you to everybody, all the new viewers. I appreciate you on YouTube, or Rumble, and Kick, or Twitch, or Facebook, X, Instagram. I appreciate all of you. And one thing that I always do on the YouTube side of things is every time there's a new subscriber, I make sure I recognize when I add that individual or individuals. So always keeping track. I greatly appreciate the support from everybody, and I'm going to keep doing what I do, and hopefully you guys are going to stick around and be a part of this journey, and we're going to make things great. My mission statement is to be able to help others. My vision is helping others and getting them whatever help they need in order to live their best life. Very simple. Very simple. There's no greed about it. There's no ulterior motives. It's just about being able to do the right thing with whatever resources you have, and that's it. Got this up here. No, hold on. Hey, homie, I checked out your video. Seems like you are new to Kick. I'm not. I don't know. Verify. I got a proposal by sharing your stream to Kick community. I do share Kick, obviously. You can find me on Discord. You want to find me on Discord? Go to YouTube, and my Discord link's there. I don't know, and nor do I really understand the whole Discord thing. But anybody that wants to ever jump on and try to explain it, I'm more than willing to listen. So that's what we got. That's what's up. And as I take us out of here, I thank you again. Your viewership, the opportunity to earn your subscriptions and your viewership, I greatly appreciate it. It means a lot to me. That keeps me going, especially in seclusion. So thank you all very much. If there's anything that you want to have spoken on or spoken to in particular, let me know. I've said this before, more than just a one-trick pony. I'm just not in the position to do any more than what I'm already doing. So aside from that, this is the Jew that you thought you knew, your boy Mad Max with the facts, coming at you live, real and raw, baby. Until the next one, which let's plan on Friday, World Series style. Maybe tomorrow we get into some basketball with a couple of games as well. We shall see. But aside from that, this is your boy, Mad Max, So-Fucking Great variety show with the So-Fucking Great host. So boy, I'm out. Till the next one.